Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. So in this video, we will learn how to create this voting app or voting systems. So let me just quickly show you a demo on how to use or how this one works. So here we have this, say this is two parties. One with the down here, we have the two buttons. One is the vote and the other one is unvote button. So when I click on the first one, there's a pop-up here as well. So say you are about to vote for this party. Are you sure that this is the best one? Then if you want to change your mind, you can click on the no button. If you think that this is the one that you vote for, you can click on the yes button. And now let me just refresh this one real quick. And again, for this one, if you want to vote for this, you can click on the vote button. If you change your mind, you click on the no. And then you can click on the unvote button. So now you have the opportunity or a chance to vote for the other parties. So if again, you still think that this is the best one, click on that and click on the yes button. So so far I have shown you we click on vote for the first one and also vote for the second one. And if you notice, you can also see that the value right here, it keeps changing. If I right here, as you can see, I click on the vote button, it just counted as one, the same as this one, count it as one here as well. So now let's just go to the back end, and here this is the website where we store all of the value. I can just click on the vote here. So as you can see, right here we have the ID for number 1 and the party A, which now voted for 1 by this person name, and this is the created date. The same for the second one, which is the party B, equal to 1 and vote by this particular user, and this is the created date. The date here, this is indicate that from the US time zone. Right now I'm in Melbourne. So yep, that's something that we're going to create in this video, and let's now get started. Okay guys, so right now this is what we have, saying as hi guys, and here's the code, nothing at all, just the text right here. And now let's just take a look at this Semantic UI. So here, this is all of the guide, getting started, introduction, and now let's just look for the component. So there are a ton of components here. Right here, let's just see, this is list. We might look for this one right here, the placeholder. Okay, so which is this one? We have this different type of cards with 2 buttons and some information that can be added here, and there are more down here. Okay, so now let's just try to right here, this is the code, and here these are all the codes. On top here, we need to import the Semantic UI React. So that means we first have to install this library. I'm using the npm, so let's just copy this one, go back and paste the command. It's installed. Let's just start the server again. Okay, everything seems to be fine. So now let's just try to go back to the placeholder right here, and click on this to see the code. So what I'm doing is to just copy all of this, and there's one more here as well, Lodash. So I also need to install this one. Okay, so Lodash is installed, and then I also try to run this application again using the npm start. So now Let me try and copy this into the application. And this one right here. So you will know what I'm doing next. So for now, let's just copy from here. And this is the cards. So basically this is the 3 cards. Copy that and paste it right here. And right here, they are using the class component while we're using React hooks, which is the functional components. So for this, we might need to use the, let me first try to copy this part right here and paste it inside the return. We don't need this div anymore. Okay, and then next we have the handle load clicks function. Just copy this part as well. This one should be inside this voting apps. We will need to also convert this using the store it into a variable as well. Okay, now let me just declare the use state. On top here, just declare the use state. Going back here, they are using the loading. Store it as false by default. Okay, so down here we can now declare the loading, set loading equal to use state. By default, store as false. And now right here we also need to change. So this will be set it as true. Right here we can just use the use set loading equal to true, the same as this one. Set loading to false, and timeout right here. This is 3 seconds. I'll show you what this one does. Okay, let's just handle loading clicks is not right here. Okay, so here they are using the this keyword, which you can just remove, then store this inside a const, just like that. Now let's just take a look. So yep, this is what we got. We have the buttons with this 3 information to this. The thing is that the CSS seems not working. So let's just go to the getting started again. And right here, so after install, we need to import the CSS file in the app entry files. So let's just copy this, go back, and I just put it down here, just like that. Take a look again. Alright, so here it is. We have the button, 2 button, add and edit, delete. So the image is not working, and we have this button on top here. So now let me just quickly probably remove one of this, and then try to look for some images and put it in here. Alright, so this is what I found on the internet. So yep, there's 2 logos right here. I think we might just need to use this. So right click on the image, open image in the new tab, the same as this one right here. Okay, so here we have this, and this is the other one. Let me just copy the link, and right here we can just paste it here, same as this one. Copy the link, and paste it here. Just take a look again, see if we get the image shown. And yep, here it is. Let me just close this. So now we have this. The size might be different as you can see here, but that's fine. We can fix it later, but for now let's just keep it as is. So right here we can just try to click on this to see what this does. So as you can see, this is like a loading, like the placeholder. Say if you try to fix the data coming from the backend, and then the waiting period, we can just display this. Or there's like a loading icon or animation as well. So there are different type or different ways of implementing. So this is one of them. I think we might not need this, but just keep it again as is. So the next is I'm going to change the button and also some of the information here as well. So right here I'm going back. Join in, this is the header and the description. Okay, so the text, I just keep it as is. Join in, maybe 1828. Democrats. And description. Okay, description. Vote for me. Just like that. And this one, join in 1854 with the header Republican. Description, which is I can make our country great again, just like that. And going back. Okay, so here it is. We have the header. This is the description. And the button, I might also need to change. Next. Button, I would say vote. Unvolt. We have this content. And this is the image which getting from the above defined right here. Okay, vote, unvote. And next, we might not need this for now. We have a divider. Okay, just keep the divider there. Okay, so next what I'm going to do, so say if the user click on this button, then what it does, it will try to store the 1 volt, one value inside a variable. So right here, I can just define the onClick function. Okay, just define it right here. At the same time, for this function, we may not need this. So what it does, it try to the low dash right here. It try to loop through whatever that is inside the cards, which is right here. For this, so if we click on the button, then it will just set the loading as true, and it try to wait for 3 seconds, then it set this to false. So that's a reason why we see like the animations, it's like loading in the background. So this is what the function does, the same as low dash. So now we need to define the votes. Set votes equal to use states. This will be storing 0 by default. Now we have that. And right here, just set votes. We need to probably just set this as 1. or it can be like volt +1. That's also mean the same thing. 0 + 1, but this better, I guess. Okay, so here we must assign the non-empty expression. We need this arrow function. Okay, this is all good now. And I need to also know if it's actually working or not. Right here, I can just do the vote to see if we get the data showing. Okay, so by default, this is showing us 0, if you can see this. And now let me just click on votes. Let's just go with this one, votes. Here it is, 1, 2, 3. We have this. And how about, let me just refresh this and click on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so here you can see that the number keep increasing even though I press on this, but it seemed to combine all together. The code right here, we can see that we have the only one button, but what it does, it tries to loop through this. So right here we have two data on top, so that means these two combine. We need to find a way to basically, when I click on this, it only count for this one, and click on this, it only count for this one. Okay, so right here we have these votes. We need to, right now, I might need to define the ID. So ID equal to 1 for this, and this is another one, ID equal to 2. Assign that. And in the on click, I might need to check this. So just keep it as is. Right here you can see we have the dot cards dot header, cards dot date and description. We can just do something similar to this. So right here I can just say card dot ID. If it is equal to 1, then we set votes for this. Otherwise, we still need to set another vote for this. Right here we have to define this differently. So you can just go back here and try to change this. So vote, I would say for A, we need to define 2 of this. Vote for A, copy this and paste. And this is for B. Let's just go down, and then right here for A, and vote for A right here as well, and this is for B. Vote for B. Okay, so right here, let me try to explain that again. So we have the ID. If this ID is equal to 1, meaning that this is the first party, then we just set the value, vote for A. By default, this is 0 + 1 is equal to 1. We set the value 1 to this variable. Otherwise, if it's not the ID equal to 1, meaning that it's 2 in this case, so then we just set and store the variable inside the vote for B variable. Okay, so now let's just take a look again, because right here votes we have already changed. So vote for A, and then I would just put like symbol there. So this is A, this is B. So now we define this separately. And right here, here it is. You might not be able to see this properly. Okay, so now let's just take a look again. And here it is. We have the 0, the 0. Let me just click on the first one. It's showing us is, and the second one. Okay, so now you can see we have this separate. Okay, so now next one, Let me just quickly do the unvolt. So when I click on this, then the value going to change to or -1. Okay, so this pretty much the same thing. Let me just copy this, the whole part here, and then paste it here. Instead of +1, just put as -1. Volt, unvolt. Okay, seem to be working fine. But what if I can just click on this, then it become -1, 2, 3, just like that. Then this is something we don't want. Okay, so here we have the disable equal to loading. Loading at the moment we don't use that. Right here I can just probably define the, so if the card equal ID equal to 1 and vote for, in this case vote for A is less than or it's equal to 0, I would set this as true, otherwise false. And the same goes to the vote for B. Let me just wrap this in. So this is one condition. If it's equal to, yep, this one is equal to 2. This is what vote for B. Okay, so now we have this. Let's just try it again, see if it works. Right here, because this is equal to 0, then this button disable, as you can see. So let's say I vote for this, and then I can just do the unvote. It then turn from 1 to 0, same as this one. Okay, so next I need to also define this one as well. So say if I vote for this, because I can only vote for once, so click on this, then this should be disabled. Okay, so now here I can just define another one. Const equal to voted, voted, set voted. Use states this one. So by default, of course, this is as false. So I can check that variable down here. If okay, so since we already have this one condition, let me just wrap this inside the array. And I can just do the set voted. This time it will showing us true. If this is as true, so right here, whenever the user click on the vote button, then this become true. And right here inside the disable, we can just call it right away, which is voted. So this become true, then the variable right here is also true. If it's true, then we disable the button. Okay, so now let's just go back. Let me just vote for this one, and here you can see that we have this button disabled because we only allow to vote for once. And if I want to unvote, I can just click on this. But one thing is that this is supposed to come back. Okay, so this will be enable again. So this means right here, again, wrap this in the array, and I set the set voted equal to false. So if I click this, the vote become false, meaning that this button become enabled again. Let's just see, vote, unvote, it becomes enable, same as this one, vote, and vote. And you can see that even though say we click on this only become enable, but not this one. The reason is that we have already defined differently inside the on click, and as well as on click here, as well as the disable, which is right here. So if this is 1 and less than or equal to 0, then we just disable this particular button, which is the first one. Otherwise it's going to go with the second one right here. So that's a reason why we can see that if I click on this is become enable, but not this one. Okay, so we have this. So what are we going to do next? Right here we can so say if I vote for this, because so say if I store this in a database, then if I click on the vote, it's going to send directly to the database. And if I click on unvote, then it's sent again to the database. So I don't want something like this. We can just have something like, say if I vote for this, and then there's like a pop-up asking the user that, are you sure you're going to vote for this and that? Then if they click on the yes button, then it will just send it directly to the database and store the value. If not, then they can just click on the no button. So I would think this is the better approach. Let's just go here and then find, see if we have the model right here. So this model, let me just click. Okay, it would look something like this with the image. This is the basic. Okay, this look modern. Reminder, close icon. I guess I prefer this one. Let's just click on the try it. So what we have to do, we need the header icon and the button. Okay, just copy that. Paste it right here. Header icon and the model. And then just copy this and again paste it right here. Open, set open. No, we don't need this to React. Okay, and then well, just copy everything. I'm going to put it down here. All right. So we have this basic model. Click on that. All right, here it is. We can have this text. This is the body, yes and no. So if I click on the yes button, it's sent to the database. Otherwise, no. I can just change my mind back then. Okay, so I need to implement this inside this vote button. So to do that, right here we have the looking for the button. So model, the trigger here, this is the button. We then need to, okay, so we have this property trigger. I don't need that. So if I click on the vote button, then I want to set this as true. Just copy that. Vote. Okay, so right here. So if I click on the vote button, it's going to show me the pop-up. Okay, let's just try that. Click on vote, and here it is. we have this pop-up, the model. I might need to change this, and the same as this as well. Okay, so going back right here. Okay, so here I would say something like you are about to vote for this party. Down here, saying something like, are you sure this party is the best one? Stuff like that. And yep. Let's see that again. Let's just see that again. Vote. Are you about to vote for this party? Are you sure that this party is the best one? Can be yes or no. Right here, I might just keep this archive icon because it looks something like envelope, or like you try to put like the letter inside the box, stuff like that. So just keep it like that. Let's just click yes, and then unvote, the same as this one. Vote for this, and click yes. Okay, so that looks good. What I need to do next, for the no button, let's just keep it as is. And then for the yes button, here this is something that I need to send to the backend. So when I click on the yes button, it tries to send whatever the data coming either from the party A or the party B, send that to the backend and store it. So now let me just try to create like a backend for this. Okay, so this website, it's called mugapi.io. So what this does is basically the easiest way to mug the REST API. You can say if you want to update, you can update. You can if you want to post, you can also post, or delete everything that you need. It can be done with this. So right here, the price is free with the one project and 4 resources per projects. So I can just sign in with Google for now. Alright, very simple. Just select the your Gmail account, and here I'm inside this. So I need to give the project name, voting app. This one, the prefix should be fine. Just click on the create, and right here, vote apps, I need to create a new resource. Resource name, I can just call this as vote. Down here we have the example. If we want to define like basically this is something that we want, a template, then we can just create on our own. Right here we have this endpoint, we have the votes. If you want to get the particular data for each vote, then you can just define /1, 2, or 3 now behind here, or this is the post put, or you can also delete here as well. So everything you need is right here. I need to define my template. So I can just say party A. So here this is the name, and if you want to get the value coming from the front end, which is right here, then we can just do something like this. Copy that, paste it down here. This one going to be the party B. Yep, I think this is the two data I want. I can click on the create. So right now we have this data, we have nothing. So to make sure that the endpoint is actually working, I can just go to this. Right here, I can just do the /vote. Okay, so because right here I create with this name, the resource with and with the vote. Okay, so here we have this. To make sure that this actually working, I need to create or use the ACLs right here with the post request, and then send the request from the front end to that back end. Alright, so to make the post request, I need to install this library ACLs. Alright, it's installed again. So now import ACLs from ACLs. I need to quickly define it right here. Okay, so now I have defined this function, the submit vote. So right here we have the ACLs dot post. So this is the post method. The vote for A, whatever that the value in from the variable, and this is for B. Then it just send it to this particular field, which is either party A or party B. If then it's success, it responds with this. If not, it's going to show me the error. So right here we have to use the endpoint, which is right here on top. Just copy that and paste it here. Then it will try to make a post request to this endpoint. Now let me just use this function in the yes button, which is right here. Again, just do this with the vote. Okay, so it's the moment of truth. Let's just go back and it's time to vote. Let's just go with the first one first. You're about to vote for this party. Are you sure that this party is the best one? Yes. And right here in the back end, let me just refresh this. Okay, so here it is. We have the ID, the dates. Right here we also have the name. So just to make sure that this is the date in the US, because right now in Melbourne this is the time. And we also got the avatar here as well to indicate the user, and this is the name, although we only define these two, so this is come by default, and that's actually good because we don't need to define the name, we don't need to define this or with the ID, it just comes with that. Okay, so now we have that. Refresh again. Vote for this one. You sure you vote for this? Yes. So here you can see that the value also showing up here and the back end. Refresh, and here it is. We this time have this ID2 with the party B equal to 1. So this something that we have. Let me just try one more time for these two parties. In right here, and yes again, refresh. Okay, here it is. So we have this and we have this. Yep, I think that's about it. We learn to create this card with the button vote, unvote, and we also define the condition here as well, and we change this. The thing is that when we click on this vote, there's a pop-up for this, and if we click no, nothing happened. We can just if you want to change your mind, you can unvote this the same as this. You sure this is the best one? If you guess that it is not, you want to change your mind, you click on the no button, and then you can click on the unvote here. So yep, that's this is the function. Also the data are stored inside the database here as well, and I think definitely we can just improve on what we have so far. Right here we can just try to gather all of these values. So say if there's like 100 result right here, we can just filter that out, and then we try to add all of this one by one. So how many results for the party A or how many votes for the party B, we can just definitely do that as well. And the result, we don't want to show it right here, we can just go with the new endpoint, can be like a slash result with using the router. So we'll see you guys in the next video. We'll take a look at the part 2 of this application. If you find this video valuable, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel for more video, and share to your friends as well if you could. And that's pretty much it. See you guys in the next video.